All right. Well, right here on our screens is the big power image. For Donald Trump, his entire support team came forward right after he won this presidential election. Well, an official announcement is yet to come in from the White House, but this is really $1 million photograph, a picture that speaks for a million words. Trump was extensively supported by his family and his core members. If I could take our viewers right here in India today to give you a sense of the kind of people who were involved in Trump's campaign. Let me start with Barron Trump. Now, Barron Trump is the son of Donald Trump. We know that he has extensively supported Donald Trump in his campaign. He's been really the advisor pushing Donald Trump to woo the youth in America. In fact, Donald Trump is known to have this zing and spark when it comes to interacting with the youth in America, all thanks to Barron Trump, to have encouraged his father, nudged him in a certain way to actually capture the youth votes. And that's what we see here. Apart from his core Republican voters, we also understand that a large number of youth in America have voted for Donald Trump. So Barron Trump is to thank them. Now, let me take you through J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is the vice president. In fact, we know that J.D. Vance was once a harsh critic of Donald Trump. There was a point where J.D. Vance criticized Donald Trump on his policies, wasn't really a Trump supporter whatsoever, but at the end of it manages to be chosen by Trump and the Republicans, and now he is the vice president of America. Now we have Ivanka Trump. Ivanka Trump was the daughter of Donald Trump. We know that she's into philanthropy, was a senior advisor to Donald Trump back in 2016, 2017. In fact, she took part as a part-time advisor, well, stayed away from the limelight really, but then eventually was officially taken in as a full-time advisor to Donald Trump, where she would advise him on issues on women, particularly to be the real woman face for the team of Donald Trump. So she did what she did back then. Now she decides that she wants to stay away from the limelight. In fact, she and her husband, Jared Kushner, who's the other person in the picture right here, husband of Ivanka Trump, both of them have decided to consciously step aside from the limelight and support Trump on the sidelines. But mind you, they did campaign for him extensively, both his daughter Ivanka and son-in-law Jared Kushner. Now, if I could take you through the other kids of Donald Trump. Tiffany Trump, the daughter of Donald Trump, who is often seen as someone who edges or eggs her father in a way, where he's forced to come down to talking to her as youth, where is often jibing with one another on camera as well. Tiffany Trump, the young daughter of Donald Trump, is also seen in this photograph, a family photograph, where all of them come on stage to endorse Donald Trump's presidency. Now, Donald Trump Jr., the son of Donald Trump again, along with Dana White, the UFC president. A very strong man there, a support that's come in for Donald Trump right in time, while Kamala Harris had all the celebrities supporting her. We know that people like Elon Musk and Dana White and their support for Donald Trump has really meant big. It's come as huge support for Donald Trump at this point. And Eric Trump, who's, again, the son of Donald Trump, a young son, along with Lara Trump, wife of Eric. So this is a family photograph here that we see, along with his some of the team members there who acted as huge support for Donald Trump in his victory here. Now, Donald Trump all set to return to the White House for a second term, claiming victory against Kamala Harris. Trump has addressed his supporters, promising to make America great again. After that historic win, Trump was accompanied by the heroes behind this historic victory. In fact, Trump team on stage, beaming with pride. Let's have a look.
Donald Trump is back in the White House after securing a historic second term. A victory made possible by a team of political strategists. The leading lady in Team Trump is his camera-shy senior campaign advisor, Susie Wiles, who oversaw operations and strategy, especially in battleground states, who did not address the victory rally despite being prodded by Trump himself. Another key member in the team who hogged headlines but was missing from the victory podium was the world's richest man and biggest Trump backer, Elon Musk. The Tesla CEO, who also owns social media giant X, aggressively campaigned for the Republican candidate.
There's a lot of people out there who need to vote for President Trump. Okay, so this is a real battle. This is a real election battle. So you need to get friends and family to vote. Make sure they vote early. This is important. We're going to be putting up a scorecard, okay? An early vote scorecard, state by state, county by county.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who suspended his independent presidential bid in support of Trump, is likely to get a job in the new administration.
A few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he came in. And he's going to help make America healthy again. And now he's a great guy, and he really means it. He wants to do some things, and we're going to let him go to it. I just said, but, Bobby, leave the oil to me. We have more liquid gold, oil and gas. We have more liquid gold than any country in the world, more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. Bobby, stay away from the liquid gold. Other than that, go have a good time, Bobby. We're going to be paying down debt. We're going to be reducing taxes. We can do things that nobody else can do. Nobody else is going to be able to do it. China doesn't have what we have. Nobody has what we have. But we have the greatest people also. Maybe that's the most important thing.
U.S. Congressmen Byron Donalds and Brian Jack had called Trump the right candidate to make America great again. Dana White, the CEO of Ultimate Fighting Championship, vociferously endorsed Trump throughout the latter's campaign and called him the most resilient man he has ever met.
This is what happens when the machine comes after you. What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family.
Last but not the least, the unofficial advisor of Donald Trump, his son Barron. Barron, who takes an interest in politics, advised Trump on how to attract Gen Z to polling booths and was the brains behind his father going live with popular streamers.
I just want to thank her, but I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great help.
Trump's advisors had a tough task on their hands, but in the end, they managed a relatively easy victory for their leader. The campaign, as it turned out, was a job well done by Team Trump. Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, as much as we know that Trump's a family man, we're also looking at his own team who acted like his family, doubled up like his family itself, extended family, who worked really hard to ensure Trump comes back to becoming the president of the United States. If I could take you through this image here right behind me on the core team that's really managed to bring Trump here. Robert F. Kennedy. This is ex-U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, who himself decided to step out of the race himself to endorse Trump. In fact, he was one of those strong supports that came in for Trump, not too early on, a little late though, but certainly a face to reckon with for Trump's victory. And then you have, of course, Elon Musk, Tesla CEO, who's really batted for Donald Trump extensively right from the start. He's now the new owner of Twitter, the social media platform. Elon Musk has wholeheartedly backed Trump in every way possible through his innovative campaigns that he carried out for Trump through his social media platform, Twitter. And then you have Susie Willis. Susie Willis is Trump's campaign advisor. In fact, she is known to have worked behind the scenes largely to ensure Trump leads in many of those swing states. In fact, she was one of those integral members in Trump's campaign, particularly in the 7 swing states. And at that victory speech itself, Trump was trying to egg her on to come on stage and give that little speech there post his victory, but she refused to. So staying on the sidelines, Susie Willis has really played an integral role. And then Byron Donalds, U.S. congressman, again, who's been vociferously batting for Donald Trump to say that he's the right face and only face possibly for the Republicans. He's clearly gone on now to become the President of the United States. Now, Brian Jack, again, U.S. congressman who's batted for Donald Trump through his time and campaigned extensively for Donald Trump. These are star faces, faces of credibility, that's backed Donald Trump at this point during his campaign that's led to his victory. And then you have Dana White, I did mention to you, Dana White, UFC president, again, who's thrown weight behind Donald Trump and on every platform pitched heavily for Donald Trump and why he could make America great again. Last but not the least, Donald Trump's son, Barron Trump, who's said to be a real strategist, the man who's supported Trump through and through in a way of guiding him on how to reach out to the Gen Z, on how to really interact with the youth, by and large, of America. Barron Trump has been attributed to doing that. Well, delivering his speech, victory speech, Donald Trump at that Florida Convention Center thanked his wife, Melania Trump. Remember, Melania, who was once a model, went on to become the First Lady. The last time around itself, she got to the spotlight with her philanthropy, with her best-selling book, and Donald Trump was very quick to actually point that out in his victory speech today, where he's speaking about his wife, Melania Trump, really helping him with his journey here, and also said she's very, very hardworking. This is what he said while addressing his supporters at Florida Convention. Donald Trump thanking his wife and to-be First Lady, yet again, Melania Trump, with a hug and a kiss for supporting him through this presidential election. Listen in.
I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady. Who has the #1 best-selling book in the country. Can you believe that? No, she's done a great job, works very hard to help people. So I just want to thank her. But I want to thank my whole family, my amazing children, and they are amazing children. Now, we all think our children are amazing. Everybody here thinks their children are amazing, but that's a good thing when you think they are. But Don, Eric, Ivanka, Tiffany, Barron, Laura, Jared, Kimberly, Michael, thank you all. What a help. What a great